Hello, my name's Evan Jacobs, and welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV. Today's bout is going to be one that I've kind of put off just because I'm not that excited about it. I think it's going to completely go the distance, and it's going to be rather boring. And I love Shakur Stevenson, and I don't mean any disrespect, but I'm just not really excited about him fighting Artem Harutyunyan. But that's not a diss on the fighters. It's just what I think is going to happen. We'll see. It's going to probably be a boxing clinic. I think Stevenson's going to shut him out. We'll see. Anyway, the computers made the odds even on this fight. Shakur is 26. Harutyunyan is 33. Shakur is 5'8". Harutyunyan's 5'7". They're both lightweights, 135. 68 reach for Stevenson. I could not find Harutyunyan's reach, and I did not want to be accused of making this such a mismatch. So I gave him I guess an inch of a reach longer than Stevenson. 21 fights, 0 losses for Stevenson. 12 fights, 1 loss for Harutyunyan. This is a 12-round fight. 3-minute rounds, 10-point must scoring system, no mandatory 8 count. 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're coming out. And we'll see. Coming up next on the channel, we are going to be doing Joshua Dubois. And then after that, Pacquiao Barrios. Just because Joshua Dubois is probably going to happen September 21st. And Pacquiao Barrios is being talked about. And I don't see why that wouldn't happen. Why wouldn't Barrios want the fight? Pacquiao wants to fight. Probably sees it as a way that he can get another belt. Yeah. And then there's other bouts coming up that I'm sure we'll figure out how to do. I was going to do the Oshaki Foster bout, but I think that we're getting too close to that now. I even think the Shakur Stevenson, this was still a little too close, but I wanted to do it just because I love Shakur. Like, I really do. Even though, I put off doing this fight because I did more fights that I was more excited about, still. Yeah. Just going to get to this. And, all right. Okay, so looking at this. All right, moving this along. Okay, and right now, as you can see, Shakur controlling the distance, staying out of the way. I don't know that I've seen him get hit this whole fight. We'll see if that, matters. So we did that. And then all right. So just putting this down. Okay, 10-9s, 10-9s, all for... Guys, I think this is just what we're going to see. I think this is just how it's going to be. And this is just what we're going to see. And that is kind of the name of the game. It's interesting. I don't know if people remember, but I remember KO Magazine, I think it was, when Shakur... this doesn't really have anything to do with anything that we're doing. When Shakur Stevenson... when Pernell Whitaker fought Greg Haugen, they picked Haugen to win. They said that he was going to knock Sweet Pea's giblets out in the 8th round or something. Well, that did not happen. Pernell Whitaker won that fight and then proceeded to go on and have a completely amazing, great, storied Hall of Fame career, even avenging the loss that really shouldn't have been a loss to, to Jose Luis Ramirez. So anyway, just good stuff all the way around. And don't get me wrong, I love watching Shakur fight. I think he beats them all. I think he beats Haney. I think he beats Ryan Garcia. I think he beats Tank. I think he's the best. But I'm just saying, when I do his fights, I kind of know, hey man, you better settle in, because this is gonna be a distance fight. But he's so dominant, it's like a knockout. So, so there is a lot to be said for that. Oh, punches being landed. And yeah. Fighting with the high guard. Oh, and Harutyunyan catching. Oh, wow, doing it again. Harutyunyan having a moment. We'll see as we come into the final minute of the second round. Once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. We greatly appreciate it. Love how the channel is just growing. Love the comments. I love putting stuff in the community section. I do at least one of those a week, which is current boxing stuff. So, hey, right now these guys are trading, man. (10-9), 10-10. Wow, Harutyunyan evening that round up a little bit. Only behind by 4 points. Is now a 10-round fight. But I think at some point Harutyunyan's going to wilt. And at that point, Shakur's going to get him. And I think he already has Harutyunyan kind of second-guessing himself. Kind of thinking about the things that he's doing in there. It's just one of those things. And here, let's look at the record of Harutyunyan. Actually, let's look at the record of Shakur. A victory over Edwin De Los Santos. Sorry. Shiro Yoshino, Robson Consecao, Oscar Valdez. That was the big one. That was like the one that really solidified in my mind. This guy's great. Because, I mean, he just totally shut Valdez out. And Harutyunyan having some moments. The victory over Jamal Herring, also a coming out party of sorts. Yeah, Joey Gonzalez, Toka Khan Cleary. Yeah, just, he's going to continue to go up and do it. I think this, in 2020, between 2024 and 2025 is when he's really going to kind of make his mark. Okay, so we did that. And then... Oh, Shakur wobbling Harutyunyan. Okay, let's see. These guys are training though, and Harutyunyan's still touching him. So he's still in this fight as long as he's landing. But the problem is, power-wise, I don't think he's going to be able to do much to Shakur. Just my thought. Just my 5 cents. All right. We're moving into the fourth. Wow, one judge giving it to Harutyunyan. Oh, another judge having it even. Another judge giving it to Harutyunyan. Guys, okay. Stevenson only down up by 2 points as we go into the fourth round. If this was a 4-round fight, but it's not. It's a 12-round fight. So, in a little bit, I'm going to tell you Harutyunyan's stats. But look at this. And Shakur going to the body now. I think maybe he knows. He gave a little bit away. Sorry about that. And then part of me also wonders sometimes if Shakur does that, if he takes the foot off the gas to kind of, what's the word? To kind of give his opponent, like make them come forward, make them do the things that he wants them to do so we can set the traps that he wants to set. Just a thought. All right. Oh, Shakur going into the lion's den, standing right in front of him and hitting him, having a much better round, I guess, in the eyes of the judges. Oh, going to the body. So Stevenson taking some shots, but now cracking Harutyunyan at the end of this round with that right hand. Harutyunyan's being cagey. I'm not saying he's going to win, but he's in there with him. He's hanging. Even though they're now saying that he's getting tired. And this is where the wilting happens. And this is where, guys, we're going to settle into carbon copy rounds. And the judges having it even. So after 4 rounds, there's only 8 more to go. Harutyunyan only behind by 2 points, giving Shakur Stevenson one of the toughest fights that he's probably had, at least simulation-wise. We'll see if this keeps up. Oh, and landing, going to the body. Oh, wow, and Shakur fighting behind a tough guard. I think what he's doing, He's letting Harutyunyan kind of gas himself out a little bit. At least that's the thought. Which makes you wonder how Shakur would fare against a guy that could throw punches and bunches and just keep it going. But I think we're slowly seeing the Shakur domination, and then right as I say that, he gets stuffed with a left hand. And now Shakur wobbles Harutyunyan and gets him down with a body shot. No way. Harutyunyan will get up. Harutyunyan will get up. I mean, it would be insane if he did, but that was a nice body. Yeah, see, I was going to say, he's got to get up, but it was looking for a second. Now this is where we're going to see the wilting. Generally, and as much as I like to say that anything can happen in this game, and I truly believe that, this is where like boxing, now that Shakur is kind of coming on, we're going to see Harutyunyan wilt. He's going to start taking a lot of punches, and every round is going to become a carbon copy. So, hey, you just saw the moment in the fight, whereas Joe Sayadovich would say, the BB rolled over, and yeah, we're in a different kind of whatchamacallit. We're in a different phase of the match. (10-8) for Stevenson. So, yeah. Okay, so he's up now by 6. Add to the 4 to that, he's up by 10 points. No, 8 points. Yeah, shows you I don't know how to count. So now, guys, we're at 7 more rounds. Been pretty entertaining so far. Harutyunyan has been game. He's been credible. He went down and looked like he was going to stay down, but he gets up, and now he comes out, and he's throwing even more punches. So who knows? Maybe he's going to, learn from that, but and now you have Shakur. This is exactly what he wants. He wants him coming forward. He wants to counterpunch him into oblivion. All right, and once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're watching, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. All right, and now you have Stevenson just kind of getting Harutyunyan against the ropes, hoping to do some target practice. We'll see how that fares for him. All right. And so I think Stevenson won the round. Now they're saying that they're both tired. Guys, we got 6 more rounds left of this. If they're both tired, it's a long way to go. But look at that. Now you have Stevenson just doing his thing. And yeah, so he's taking that. He's now up by 11 points. So we go into the 7th round. There's 6 more rounds. He lands hard, and now Harutyunyan's landing hard. So guys, Harutyunyan, even though he's falling behind, hopelessly behind, he's doing his best. I don't know how much that's going to help him, but he is doing his best. All right, and right now you have Shakur. He's controlling the distance and cracking Harutyunyan, getting out of the way of his shots. All right. And like we've said, we have Harutyunyan coming out, guys. He's just taking shots. But as I say that, he lands on Shakur. Oh! So Shakur wobbles him now. And you got to give Harutyunyan credit. You know, this has actually been, I'm going to say this, as much as I'm saying, this is probably going to come back and bite me, as much as I'm complaining about this not being that action-packed of a fight, this not being that great of a fight, and it's good. It's good. It's been entertaining, and Harutyunyan's been game, and he's been highly competitive. But Shakur, I believe, is going to win this going away. He won that round 10-9 twice on 2 of the judges' scorecards. We got 5 more rounds. And so this is the wilting part. This is the part that I was dreading. So we're just in it now. We are just in it. If Shakur stopped him, major feather in his cap. Oh, and he wobbles him. He wobbles him. I don't think he realized how hurt he may have had Harutyunyan. And next we're going to look at Harutyunyan's record. We'll do that at the next break. And once again, you are watching Boxing Time TV. I want to thank Rush Hour Fight Club. Always tells people to follow me on the show. Has no reason to do that. I'm grateful for it. On top of that, I want to thank Lee, one of the fans, just always there. And just, everyone else in general. And wow, you have Harutyunyan coming off the ropes and cracking Stevenson. So while Stevenson may be ahead by 13 points, Harutyunyan's in there. He's landing shots. And I'm telling you, his best work is being done inside. Oh, look at Harutyunyan being coy, being cagey, doing little things now. And Shakur's also throwing a lot of punches too. So maybe this is one of those fights, guys. There's going to be two sides to it. First half, which maybe the first 8 rounds all Shakur, and then Harutyunyan comes and he's cagey, and because that Stevenson wants to get him out of there. Interesting, very interesting stuff that we're seeing in this. All right, and Stevenson, they're saying obviously they're saying Harutyunyan. Guys, we got 4 more rounds left of this battle. Harutyunyan's coming out. He's trying. He's down by 16 points. He's trying to land. He's staying away, and he's been very, very competitive far later into the fight than I thought that he would. I got to be honest, I was wrong. This is actually an interesting bout. Very, 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 very whatchamacallit, very a lot more competitive. So I'm excited about it. Oh, and now Shakur is going for it. I think he wants to get a knockout. He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. Harutyunyan's coy. He's cagey, and he's landing. All right, 10-9. 2 10-9s for Harutyunyan, 1 for Shakur. Could this be a late round surge? Harutyunyan down by 15 points. He'd probably need a knockout to win. Is he slowly coming on? Is he doing something to Shakur? I don't know. I'm not really seeing it. I think Shakur looking good. Hasn't really taken too many shots either to the head or body. But he's, oh, I'm just going to do something real quick just because I promised that I would. Okay. And, yeah, I want to talk about his record now. Shakur looking to kind of rebound from that. But, guys, Harutyunyan's been a lot more competitive than I thought that he would be. And I give him a lot of credit, but he's doing a good job of staying away from a lot of the punches, landing when he needs to land. So what can I say? I was wrong. Proudly wrong. And Shakur right now trying to just shore up this victory. Feels that he has Harutyunyan right where he wants him. And I'm just saying, I'm not seeing much. It looks like it's going to change that. You have his loss to Frank Martin. This is Harutyunyan. Victory over Humberto Galindo, Samuel Molina, Václav Melnick. No names that I really recognize, but he's obviously a good fighter, and he's, tough. And he's been fairly competitive, even though losing. I mean, that's how good Shakur is. He's so good, he makes his opponents that are losing look good. All right, 2-10-8s for Shakur, 1-10-9 for Shakur. So Shakur up now by 20 points. Really, really, really ahead. Looking, just probably knows he just needs to be standing at the end of this thing to win. Like I said, hasn't really taken any punishment. Has taken some shots, but not punishment. Haven't seen Harutyunyan like Harutyunyan kept going with like a body attack or something or done that. Seems like it would have boded well for him down the stretch because he was very competitive, at least for the first 8, maybe even 9 rounds, even though he was losing. But it just, as the fight's gone on, it's that gulf has widened. And now you have rounds like this where he's not really throwing many punches and he's taking a lot of punches. Oh, and Stevenson just, and he has him wobbled, trying to kind of put on a finish. And that's the thing is, I mean, in real boxing, maybe they would stop this, just, taking punishment. What's the point? But Harutyunyan's not bleeding, at least that I can see. Maybe they'll tell us that at the end of the round. Yeah, it's just one of those things. You hear that? All right, folks. This is I'm in North Carolina. We're hearing some thunder. Hopefully we don't lose power and lose this whole recording. That would be awful. And, yeah. All right. Comes down to the final round. Stevenson's, they're saying he's tied. They're saying Harutyunyan's tied, but Stevenson won that round 10-8, 10-9. Let's see, another 10-8. Oh, man. So Stevenson up by 25 points. So this became the shutout that I thought it would be, but it took longer. Credit to Harutyunyan. Oh, wow. I was going to say, did he wobble? Did he hurt Shakur? But credit to Harutyunyan and credit to Shakur Stevenson for just being just tough as nails, gritty, strong, all of it. Look, and now Harutyunyan's backing him up. It looked like Harutyunyan was maybe having a moment. He's been, well, what I've seen on this game, the toughest fight that I've seen Shakur have, at least in the simulation. Again, I think the bout's going to be pretty similar to this in real life. But Shakur's looked really, really good against this tough game opponent. Both guys kind of tired. You know, Shakur knowing, he's taking some shots. Harutyunyan knows. All right, so we're coming into the last 30 seconds. Anything can happen. I don't think that it will. I think Shakur is going to get a unanimous decision over Artem Harutyunyan. I probably butchered his name the whole fight. I apologize. No disrespect meant. You've done the people of Armenia and Germany, where you're from, proud. Yep. And Shakur does it. Another decision and a good victory over a game opponent. All right, the winners by decision is Stevenson. This is Stevenson by a 12-round decision. Stevenson was not knocked down. Harutyunyan was knocked down one time. Final scores as I thought they would be: 118-108, 120-111, 118-110. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV. If you like what we've seen, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. And coming up next, we're going to be doing Joshua Dubois, Pacquiao Barrios. And at Boxing Time TV, our motto is, why wait? Watch it now, then watch the real thing when it airs and compare. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much.